Alrighty, I just thought I'd do a quick video to show my latest pickup here. This is the Yamaha Salient CA50. Picked this one up this week. Well, it was delivered to me this week actually, which was kind of handy, which is the main reason I got it. It was actually for sale, I don't know, a month or so ago, a couple of months ago, and I did see it and I sort of fancied it and I liked it, but it was a couple of hours away and I was too lazy to go and get it. And luckily it's someone who has a workshop right here bought it and then decided to sell it, and I thought, well, that's useful because they can bring it right round. So it must have been fate or something. But anyway, I'm quite happy with it. It was cheap and yeah, it needs a bit of work, but it's no fun if it's perfect, is it? Well, it'd be nice if it's perfect, but there we are. Reasonable condition. Could do with a few bits, but yeah, main disappointment is the saddle here. Saddles are usually pretty difficult to get hold of. It's got a slit in it, but it is a nice uniform cut there, so I'm hoping I can find some way of gluing that, or maybe even like some sort of melted weld. I don't know. Anyone has any ideas about that? That'd be handy, but it is under a lot of tension there, so don't know. I have to have a think about that. Yeah, body panels, pretty good condition actually. A few marks here and there as you'd expect, but more or less okay. The worst part is this dash here. As you can see, the paint's totally gone and crazed. I think it's been resprayed at some stage because they've sprayed over this here part, this headlight cowling, which should be chrome. I actually found a new old stock chrome surround on eBay, so that's coming to replace that. Nice and easy, nice bit of chrome to go back there. It's got a typically 80s dash to it, which I really like. Very cool, and some nice switchgear as well. You can see. So it's a runner. Some bits are working, some bits aren't, but I really haven't got into this yet. It got dropped off, had a very quick look, and that's all I've done to it. So there should be a battery in here. There's a reasonable chance there isn't, or if there is, it's dead. So I've got to look into that. I don't think the indicators are working at the moment. The lights are working. Yeah, that brake seems a bit knackered, but it does stop. So that's something. So just a few little bits. Still got the original mat, which is nice to see. There's a bit of a crack down here, but not too bad. Might be able to glue that back again. There's nothing missing. So that could go back together quite easily and be quite neat, I think. Yeah, not too bad. This chrome is coming off the badge, but again, a few of those available. Exhaust doesn't look too bad at all. Looks in great condition, which is good to see. And the wheels look very much like Honda Melody wheels. Again, a little bit scabby, but not bad at all really. I think they'll be fine. The tyres are cracked and perished, so they'll need changing. It's got a number plate, but no logbook, so I'll need to apply for the logbook. But it is on the system, so it shouldn't be too difficult, depending on how quick the DVLA are. I've heard mixed opinions. The last one I applied for a month or so ago came very quickly. Someone's painted this lower suspension arm as well. It doesn't look too bad actually. A bit scabby, but more or less fine. Front wheel, it's a bit more rusty, but a bit of a rub down the respray and that will look perfectly fine. I mean, I'm not looking for perfection with these things. I just enjoy messing around with them, riding them, and just having a bit of fun. So if I can make them a bit better, then that's good. Otherwise, just enjoy them for what they are. Rear rack's not in too bad condition, really. These things tend to go. The back section there seems to be pretty crusty, but there is a bit of chrome on here. I've seen them available replacements, but you know what? It's nice to try and keep them as original as possible, and this isn't too offensive looking, so I might give this a bit of auto sol and leave it at that, I think, because it isn't that bad. I like to try and keep as much character as possible. I don't really agree with replacing every single thing. It's had a life, you know, so that's fine too. But otherwise, yeah, not too bad. It's missing a bit of, you see it has these rubber surround on a lot of the panels, and there would have been one down here as well, so that's missing. You have to keep an eye open for that. There does seem to be quite a few of these available, but I've not seen the front fender version of it yet. If anyone has any bits that would fit this and they want to sell them on, do let me know in the comments. That would be very useful. I believe this color, I looked it up, I think this is called Robin Blue, if I'm right. There was a red version and had a really nice little screen, which is very appealing, so I'll see if I can find that for this one as well. That would be nice. Yeah, so that's it. Shall we start it up and see how it goes? For some reason, this has got off, start, and run. Don't really understand the difference of why it needs a start and a run, but there we are. Let me know in the comments if you know. See how we go. Got my safety sliders on today. First kick. That hasn't been started in over a week. That is really impressive. It turns over very nicely. No throttle, no nothing. That's lovely. Sounds very healthy. While we're here, what does that say? 4,897 miles. That's probably about right for its age. It's had a reasonable life and some reasonable miles. These things don't generally get taken for massive miles because, you know, they're town runabouts, so you very rarely see them with big miles. A lot of them go around the clock at 10,000 anyway and go back to zero. But there we are. Yeah, I've got a few things kicking around, so if you're into your scooters and you'd like me to do a few more videos, I'm happy to. I had some storage in a place that was a lot bigger than this, but had no lighting at all, or very bad lighting. It was very dusty, but I've had to move out of there now. The landlord was selling up, so I'm sort of got a bit of a mate's workshop here, which is a lot smaller area, but much brighter and lighter, which is great for making a few videos of my scooters. So if you'd be interested in me doing a few more videos of what scooters I've got and what projects I've got planned, some of them are riding and running, and some of them need work. It's a Gilera here that's in the process of being sorted. The engine's over here on the bench. Had a slipping clutch on that one, so that's currently the one that's being worked on. But yeah, it's a very nice little 50, this one. But I can do a video about that. And some of these guys, I've got another one at home. I've got another Melody 2 at home. There's a stream at the back. Lead 125. Thomas A3M. Another Melody 1. Picked that up for 40 quid. A few years ago now. Can't get them for that much anymore. Yeah, and some bits and bobs. So yeah, if you're interested to see a few more reviews and maybe some project videos, then let me know in the comments and maybe give it one thumbs up. It would always be helpful. Let me know what you think. All right, guys, thanks for watching this. Bye for now.